Hello everyone, I am Luna, the host of LapStory channel. Macau will launch the 2026 Community Consumption Awards from the 10th of April to the 18th of June, 2026, a 10-week event. Officials stated that the event is expected to distribute consumption discounts worth nearly 400 million Macau patakas to all Macau residents, covering more than 20,000 offline merchants across Macau, with the aim of stimulating community consumption and boosting the local economy. On the surface, this plan seems quite ambitious. However, what citizens are most concerned about is clearly not the sheer amount, but rather how much they will actually receive, whether they can truly use it, and whether ultimately the majority of the benefit will go to merchants, leaving citizens merely as participants. This campaign features a weekend voucher draw weekday redemption mechanism. This means that from Friday to Sunday, citizens who spend 50 Macanese patakas in a single transaction using their mobile e-wallet will receive 3 chances to draw e-vouchers. The vouchers come in 5 denominations: 10, 20, 50, 100, and 200 patakas. After winning, citizens must use the voucher at eligible merchants from Monday to Thursday of the following week. There is also a 3 times spending threshold, meaning a 10 pataka voucher requires a minimum purchase of 30 patakas to be redeemed. Multiple vouchers can be used in combination. The government describes this arrangement as quite precise, claiming it can divert consumer traffic from weekends to weekdays, benefiting more SMEs and revitalizing the community economy. However, many netizens have raised very direct questions. Is this truly helping citizens? Or is it a disguised way of asking citizens to spend money first to help businesses? One of the most pressing questions is how much of the nearly 400 million yuan in discounts officially mentioned will actually reach the citizens. One netizen bluntly stated, "Is 400 million yuan really saving citizens? In reality, it might not even reach 100 million yuan. This is because these discounts are not cash, nor are they distributed equally among everyone. Instead, one must first spend, then enter a lottery, and then use the coupon within a specified time. If you don't win, you'll only see thank you for participating repeatedly. Even if you do win, the coupon may eventually become invalid if you are busy with work, school, or don't have time to redeem it." Another very real concern is whether businesses will use this opportunity to raise prices. Many comments criticize the government for allocating such a large sum of public funds, which may only result in some businesses raising prices, further pushing up overall prices. In the end, both the government and businesses can claim the event is a success, while ordinary citizens are the ones who truly bear the costs. One netizen put it bluntly, a win-win situation for officials and businesses, but the citizens are the ones who suffer the most. As for vulnerable groups, this event includes a no-lottery arrangement. Eligible seniors and disabled persons can directly receive a MOP 500 discount simply by presenting a valid Macau Pass senior citizen card or disability card at a designated device. Officials stated that this is equivalent to purchasing goods or services worth MOP 100 at a discounted price during the event. Compared to the general public's process of buying first, then drawing a voucher, then redeeming, this arrangement is significantly more direct and has a lower barrier to entry, making it one of the less controversial measures in this plan. However, for most working people, the problem remains unresolved. The redemption period is set from Monday to Thursday, precisely when many are busiest and least able to shop. People usually have time to shop on weekends. The government hopes to stimulate weekday consumption and support community businesses, but in reality, the pace of life for citizens may not align with the policy design. If the usage threshold is high and the process cumbersome, it will only lead people to feel that it's better to simply issue consumption cards. At least everyone will have one, and here is no need to rely on a lottery. Some voices are even more blunt, arguing that this event is more of a show than an economic stimulus. With consumption in mainland China becoming a trend, the problems facing Macau's local retail and catering sectors are not necessarily just that residents are unwilling to spend, but more likely that prices are too high, choices are limited, and the value for money is insufficient. If these fundamental issues are not addressed, and consumption is only stimulated through round after round of lottery-style subsidies, the effect will likely be very limited. Ultimately, no matter how attractively packaged the community consumption grand prize is, it doesn't change one core fact. Residents must first spend money to have a chance to receive discounts. This is not an unconditional, universally beneficial direct subsidy. How much of this consumption stimulus plan touted as totaling nearly 400 million Macau patakas actually ends up in residents' pockets, and how much is just a numbers game on paper, is something everyone can probably judge for themselves.